Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Community Season 3 Episode 5 called Horror Fiction in 7 Spooky Steps. Recap.
In the last episode we saw the whole study group basically at Abed and Troy's housewarming because they've moved in together, and it's basically just a nerd. It's a really cool nerdy kind of apartment. But what manifests is they play a game, and every time they roll a dice, it switches to a different dimension because Abed's like, well, if you roll the dice, basically it's to go who's going to pick up the pizza from downstairs. And in every single dice roll, something different happens in a different timeline. And it's brilliant because essentially I think it's like a bottle episode where they're just in the apartment just playing out different roles. And it goes really crazy. At one point Pierce gets shot because Annie's obviously got a gun in her bag. Shirley's traumatized because obviously Pierce's blood like kind of splatters all over her pies. It's just pure chaos basically. But at the end we realize that it's Jeff will never go and pick up the pizzas because there's 7 of them and there's obviously only 6 sides to a dice. And then he goes to get the pizzas and it kind of becomes normality. But the brilliant thing is at the end of the episode, we see one of the timelines where Pierce actually dies from the gunshot wound. Shirley's an alcoholic, and Abed's kind of like, well, we want to disrupt their timeline. And they wear like these little goatees. Jeff's lost his arm.
It's essentially the worst timeline. So it's the worst, it's the worst timeline. So Annie's in a mental institution. Abed proposes that they just become the evil versions of themselves. And attempt to go into the main timeline or the sacred timeline or whatever it is. And take over them, which is our timeline, our community people basically. So that was a fun little play on the multiverse, and being fans of Rick and Morty, we're used to episodes like that, but we've never seen it in this kind of format except if you count like the Marvel movies and stuff. So it was really funny, but let's see what happens in this one. I'm assuming it's the Halloween episode with a title like Horror Fiction 7 Spooky Steps. But let's see what happens in this one. Season 3, Episode 5. Let's check it out.
Don't be afraid to play with the rubber spider.
I'll ask again. Are you sure I can't bring anything?
Yeah. Was Britta in charge of that?
Can I have a quick conversation with you?
Doubtful, but I support the dream.
I want to know what's going to happen in this one.
When I made you guys fill out those anonymous personality tests for my psych class, Jeff, one of our friends is deeply disturbed.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god.
I had the lights rigged to flicker because it's Halloween. It's been happening for
You can rig the lights to flicker. You can rig the lights to flicker, but you can't have actual fire alarms.
One member of our study group has homicidal tendencies.
Okay.
I mean, I wonder who it is.
You probably just Britted the test results somehow.
Why don't we tell some scary stories? Good.
Oh, she's gonna try and figure it out that way.
Story about a horrible fate befalling innocent people, and then I'm curious to get individual reactions.
Don't make it any more obvious.
In the news tonight, top story, an escaped convict from the asylum has escaped and he's mental and he's on the loose and stuff.
But I am a horny man. I'm only half present.
He was last seen in the woods and has a thingy for a hand, a hook thing where his hand should be.
Oh god, she's so bad at telling stories.
Oh my god.
The man got killed, Abed.
Yep.
How did that story make you feel?
Embarrassed.
That's a bad reaction.
Embarrassed that you don't know how to tell a story.
It's a dark, cold night in the woods.
Ooh, we're gonna get everyone telling stories, maybe.
Yeah.
Here we are, a log cabin I rented so we can be intimate and safe.
Cabin in the woods, this is.
That makes sense. I'm turned on by how logical you are.
I'm comforted by your shiny hair and facial symmetry.
God, he's bad at telling stories as well.
I hope you're as fertile as I am tonight. Oh.
What?
Why are you doing the whole song?
You wouldn't turn the radio on at the exact moment of the most pertinent news broadcast.
This is...
We should call 911 on my fully charged cell phone, lock the doors, and then stand back to back in the middle of the room holding knives.
I mean, that is the most common sense thing to do,
Logical
right?
thing.
Yeah.
I love you.
And no serial killer ever came into the cabin.
You want to hear a scary story? I've got a scary
All right, let's hear this. This is going to be a mental one.
These jokes how Jeff's obviously going to be in 2 of these, right?
Many vile creatures make these woods their home. Some even warn of monsters.
I don't believe in monsters.
Okay, so this is going to be like a creature feature one.
Yeah.
You may choose not to believe in them, but I am a monster.
Oh god, it's a romantic one.
And I must feed.
Okay, maybe not.
Oh my god, Brit is just...
He's been feeding on Britta.
I'm fine with this.
Wait! Teach me to read. Reason, not the need. Our basest beggars are in the poorest things superfluous.
Well done, Annie. You're a good teacher.
Resist your craving. Just pick up a good book and read.
His jokes how she's saying that Jeff is the one chasing her rather than craving her, basically.
See, some monsters cannot change.
Oh, her eyes.
She's a monster herself?
I'm a werewolf that feeds on selfish
vampire.
Wow.
What kind of story is this? Oh my days.
ripped into his torso like a gerbil shredding a Quaker Oats box, sending chunks of viscera.
Ah, she's the one. She's the one. It's her. It's her. She's the one.
She kept it attached to the optic nerve so he could see down her throat to his own partially digested flesh in her stomach.
Okay, I'm putting Annie at the top of the pile.
See? There was a twist.
I mean, she understood the assignment.
You guys want to hear a real, legit
This is going to be
story?
random as hell, isn't it?
Hello?
Oh my god.
This one, it's him and Abid.
Oh, thank God. No,
And
Doc.
Piss.
Me and my partner are Top Gun fighter pilots, the best of the best.
I thought I heard something awesome
It's a
out
Top
there.
Gun
Please, come in for first
crazy
aid
doctor horror story?
Jekyll and Hyde. It's a Top Gun Jekyll and Hyde.
No, it's not Jekyll and Hyde. He's actually gonna kill him, experiment on them or something. It's Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah.
My lab where I do weird experiments.
Yep, it's Frankenstein. Oh, they become Siamese.
Forced to be together forever!
I mean, they'd love that. They would actually love that.
Do we have ESP?
Yes, we're psychic now. We can destroy him with mind
Oh
powers.
my god.
This is no longer a horror story.
Are they going to operate on
Now
him?
you are the subject.
Have they given him...
Tell me more.
We sewed your butt to your chest.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Oh, that is crazy. Okay, that's quite scary. It's kind of jokes as well.
Just a story, Pierce.
Yeah? Well, so is this.
Time for Pierce's one.
Come back
Is it
to
a
bed.
Oh my
porno?
god.
What we got here?
This is a home
Oh.
invasion, you jive mother.
My god, jive.
You are still relevant! Oh my God!
None of this is scary. It's just straight up
Ready for my birthday
discrimination.
spanking?
Birthday spanking.
Which of you girls knows how to count to 30?
That's not a scary story. That's...
I mean, it just affirms that you're the old crazy racist guy.
What happened to the days when ghost stories were about good versus evil?
Oh, here we go. This is going to be Shirley's pleasant one.
Oh man, my drugs are wearing
What's the
off.
bet that there's going to be a moral to the story in this one?
Yo, Django, check it out!
Django?
Locusts and
Oh, she's
tornadoes and
added the
frogs.
Bible to this.
Yeah, the plagues.
All the good Christians got raptured up to heaven, so if you're hearing this, the good news is you're the coolest people in
Of
the
course, it's the rapture.
Could anything suck harder than this?
Oh my god.
And
fact
the
that they brought
dean
demons.
is the devil.
Oh my god.
All the good people are gone.
Of course, of course.
I just came to say goodbye on my way to Abraham's bosom. Bye. I forgive you.
God.
Of course you do. You forgive everyone.
Bloody hell, I was walking that check.
And he chainsawed them to bits!
She's saying it like she's so righteous about it as well.
That was a sermon. You ruined a Brita party. That's like letting poop spoil.
Oh, damn. That's savage.
Those psych tests I made you take came back. Turns out one of you is probably a homicidal maniac.
What if it's Britta?
You know what might happen?
Monkey Bone is good, but Monkey Bone 2.
Oh my god.
I mean, she just made that random shit up. Well, there's always a killer waiting.
You took that test too.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah.
What are you saying?
It's you.
Because it's Halloween, we just need to settle down.
They better all be there. Oh my god, jeez.
I have a story that I think might help.
Of course, Jeff's going to come up with one.
Before you do anything, tell us why you kill people.
Of course, of course.
Somebody please give me a hug.
Didn't even think about Chang.
But, yeah, I was going to say, did he take the test as well, right?
Why are the scores on the bottoms of the sheets? They should...
What did she do?
Look at the arrow. You ran these through the machine upside down.
She burned it.
Oh my god, she ran it.
Whatever. I'll run them through again.
That's definitely doing a Britta.
I'm gonna stop using my name to mean making a tiny and understandable mistake.
Oh man, she really messed up. So everyone's tests are okay.
So we're all insane.
Oh crap, okay.
Well,
Bollocks. Shit.
Person.
Is that one mine?
I wonder who the sane person in the group is then.
Abed.
Are you serious?
Guys!
Should we let him go?
Let me think.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that all they were gonna do?
Troy and Abbott sounds again.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
That's pretty jokes. And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
I would have known Abed would have been...
The sanest out of all of them.
Does it make sense? Hang on, let's have a quick think. Maybe. He's logical about things.
He's quirkier, but he's probably the sanest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's still quite jokes that he's the sanest person out of all of them.
I mean, the two things: the fact that Britta ran it through the machine wrong is one, and also the fact that Jeff filled it out because like, just randomly.
He didn't give a shit. Yeah,
it's 2 points, but it is interesting how the characters and their stories align with their personalities.
Yeah.
Except
Britta's, because Britta's felt like she just rushed it. She didn't. I don't think Britta's was to do with her personality. She just wanted to rush the story out and quickly find out who would be the
yeah. Whereas the others,
sociopath.
The others were trying to do one up each other and be like this. To be fair, the Annie one was interesting.
That was just straight up gore. Gore.
Which was actually pretty cool. Pierce's one was random. But yeah, they were kind of like
each other's.
There were mixtures of different movies, and like the Frankenstein one was better. I don't know why I thought Jekyll and Hyde. I saw the
That's what I thought, because the green thing in the there, but there's two of them, and then Pierce looks like a crazy scientist, so that made sense that way.
Frankenstein.
So none of them know how to tell ghost stories, basically. The worst of all, which was Shirley's. No, Britta's.
Annie kind of came close.
Annie's was the best one. Annie's was the best one.
Annie's was. Shirley's one was just.
Or is Jeff's the worst one because he was trying for it not to be a ghost story? Everyone hugged in the end. So Jeff's is definitely the worst in that sense.
That's like a typical Jeff thing where it's like everyone's trying to kill each other and he's the one that's the voice of reason. It's like, look at what we've become. You know, he's always that. He was
doing that thing in the end where he makes a speech, but instead of a speech, he told a story.
I did think the person going around is Chang, because they didn't mention that he might have. Obviously,
it's not Chang. He didn't take the test.
No,
yeah. So
no. I know.
He put it in to get everyone to put their weapons down. That's all that was.
I know. But it's interesting that he used Chang in that concept.
There was another episode. I don't know what was the one before, but to try and deflect from Todd. whatever it takes to take away the blame from the rest of the group, he'll use anyone else. That's Jeff for you. But yeah, this was a Jokes episode with all the different ghost stories. I actually think Annie's was the best one. Annie's was definitely the best one.
Yeah,
I didn't expect the werewolf change at the end, that in the middle.
No, but it was a good twist.
That was a pretty good twist. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? And we'll see you in the next one.
Put the TV wrench on the square thing and jiggle it left.
I forgot about his
He's got superpowers.
Yeah.
Come to the 3rd floor men's room tomorrow, anytime after 3. Unclog one toilet with me.
Oh, I don't know where that was going initially.
All right. One toilet. It'll get you off my back.
It's like he's the chosen one or something.
Would you mind signing this?
He's famous?
I got a pocket full of hawthorns, a pocket full of hawthorns. Power down.
There's a commercial they've seen probably.
Yeah.
And I got everything I need.
What the hell is...
What in the name of TikTok is this?
Right?
That is copyright infringement and defamation.
I mean, it kind of is if they haven't got permission.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm attracted to is taking him to court and eating his ass alive.
No, Piss.
What? Things in my mouth.
I hope Pierce doesn't really sue that Lady Mansinger. His life must be hard enough.
Lady Mansinger.
Hey, oh. Hey, what's going on with you bitches? Bitches is gay talk for friends.
Okay, what's happened here?
I'm a gay rights advocate.
I think I can explain. Pierce's positrons have been negatized, creating anti-Pierce.
A man should not be judged by what he does with a fellow man's butt. Here's the kick. Plus, since that song came out, Hawthorne Wipe sales went up 7%.
Okay.
Mock up a design for a new product line.
Which is, this is going to be really offensive.
Pride wipes. They may cost more, but they're gayer.
They cost more.
They're just basically
Pride wipes.
Gay bash.
Wow, Pierce. Congratulations on meeting the minimum requirements for open-mindedness. In my psych class, I'm learning about this thing called the edible complex. All men have to kill their fathers so they can do something to
She's
their
trying to
mother.
say Oedipus.
We have peanut butter or chocolate chip.
Rainbow, bitches.
We can have peanut butter or chocolate chip.
Oh my god.
Oh, Pierce. This is going to go mental.
Kid's pretty handy.
Was he like the evil plumber?
Who was that?
I don't know. The Sauron of plumbers?
What you have is a gift. And some people are going to try to take advantage of that gift.
How? How is he going to take advantage of it?
Okay, now let's take a silly one.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is really getting into this.
Yeah.
Hawthorne.
Oh, it's his dad.
What's that on his head?
We need to talk.
Why is he wearing a wig?
Is that like a
Shaped
judge's
like-
wig, but shaped like just shorter? Oh shit.
Selected as potential candidates for the Greendale Air Conditioning Repair School.
It's the Vice Dean.
Yeah, but
Why
yeah.
put a sack over your head and drag you here in the middle of the night?
Yeah, huh?
Why is there an astronaut in the corner making paninis?
What? Yeah. Why is there an astronaut in the corner?
We don't want them believing you. Isn't that right, Black Hitler?
What?
This is my father, Cornelius Hawthorne.
Oh, I always assumed your father was dead.
So did we, to be honest.
Minorities, Jewesses, and the unseasonably
Wow.
tan.
That is inappropriate.
Unseasonably tanned.
What are you, Scandinavian?
Yeah, Swedish.
Swedish dog?
Oh my god.
Solid ivory is the only way to be assured of true
Solid
molecular
ivory.
purity, while still identifying myself as a man of means.
He must not know what hair is.
Party's off. And we're canceling Pride Wipes.
Stand up straight, Pierce and all, when talking to the lower class.
Wow, he's getting bullied by his dad.
I thought you said Pierce's idea was dumb.
Well, that was before it was being oppressed by,
Father?
homophobe. This isn't about fathers. This is about a long-suffering community with a
His
constitutional
jokes
right.
that she has his number sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, it's still going on.
Yeah, what? Oh, he's just cancelling the wipes, not the... No, oh yeah, you're right. It's supposed to be cancelled.
Also, what is he wearing? I would thought he would have worn something a bit more different.
I canceled this!
And I uncanceled it.
My dad's gonna disown me! Oh no, then you'll be free of him forever!
It's a good point, Pierce.
Yeah.
Come on, Pierce, just have one drink. You're gonna want to see the guest of honor. Hold the court, fellas.
Who's the guest of honor?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's very sneaky, Jeff.
To keep him there, right?
Done.
It's just like when Marines have to blindfold put their gun together.
Elite worldwide family dating back to the very beginnings of civilizations.
Really?
Our predecessors were slaves, fanning the pharaohs with palm fronds.
That counts as AC?
I know.
Now we are the pharaohs.
I want it. Oh. Wow. Breath print.
Is impressive.
I don't feel...
Precisely. Have you heard the expression room temperature?
Yeah, huh?
This is the room temperature room.
What, like you don't feel cold or hot?
I can't tell where the air ends and my skin begins.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
That's what we do, Troy. Incredible, invisible, unbelievable things.
Unbelievable?
I'm inviting you to join us.
It's like a secret society.
But it's for air conditioning.
Once you're in, you're in.
Okay, what is that?
Air conditioning repair will be your life.
Oh, you can't do anything else.
Take 24 hours.
Oh, he's gonna say no.
You're gonna let him out?
Look at me now, Dad! Look at me now, Dad! Look at me now, Dad!
There we go.
What, they promise you the life of your dreams? You can have all that as a plumber too, but without the pretense. Why do you hate them so much? Because they're elitist. They pump themselves up to make everybody think that they're special.
I never thought we'd have like aircon elitists.
Spaceman paninis with Black Hitler, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Sounds made up, doesn't it?
I mean, it's pretty random that they're having like a war between plumbers and AC people.
Okay, I can't choose between air conditioning and plumbing.
What do you feel like doing?
Honestly, I feel like watching TV with you. But they're making me choose, and if I choose wrong, it could screw up my whole life.
You could choose neither.
Say go with whatever makes you the happiest. Because again, they're virtually the same thing.
Well said, Abed.
Immediately will return to being a straight-only product.
I mean, you can still use it. It's,
I can't get over the guy's ivory toupee.
Oh no, don't fake the heart attack.
Fake heart attack.
Is it fake this time?
Want to be like this guy? He's wearing elephant bones on his head.
He will be what I tell him to be because I am his father.
Listen up, Colonel Crypt Keeper.
And the reason you have so much hatred in your heart is because you're trying to fill a hole where your kid was supposed to go, and now it's too late. Now you're just stomping around trying to
savage and true.
Heart attack.
What's the bet? He might not be faking it.
I know.
He's faking.
Oh, damn,
shit.
he wasn't faking it. Oh, shit, Jeff. I mean, weirdly enough, Pierce is rid of him.
Kinda, but it's still his dad.
Did you know that the Canadian mallard is the only waterfowl who bites his father's head off on his way out of the womb?
Shit, is that true?
I don't know. I looked it up on the Wikipedia.
I'm gonna call it that from now on as well.
I just was sorry for killing your dad.
Don't blame yourself. He bought a lot of his organs from questionable sources.
He bought a lot of his organs.
No, Pierce, you should take it.
Believe me, I'd love it, but the terms of his will clearly state that whoever kills him gets to keep it.
He stuck that on his will?
Damn.
That's crazy.
Oh, damn.
What's he gonna do with it? Oh god, that looks so weird.
Well, I guess I'm up. Well, I'm not scared of you anymore because you're dead, and I'm not. So,
it's a good speech. Oh my god.
He's fitting for his dad.
Fair enough. Oh my god, it's like a Sixth Sense.
Your 24 hours has expired.
Look at that.
My decision for now is to watch TV with my friend.
You're making a huge mistake, son.
That may be, sir. But at least it's my mistake.
He's not ready.
The amount of 5,000 had a compound coil fracture. But it was fixed.
Not even I can fix a compound coil fracture overnight.
I guess someone did.
Yeah.
This isn't over, Troy Barnes.
Oh damn, he's gonna go after him.
Just begun.
Why am I so invested in such a ridiculous storyline?
I know, it's so funny.
Winger, you going home alone? Gay!
What the hell? What the hell?
Questions of what they want from us, Constable. But when?
Inspector, look out! Blow guns!
What is this show? Oh my god. Oh.
What's up, girl? How you living? Pew!
How you living? And that's the end of the episode. Dots?
We didn't get that in the Halloween episode. He was dressed as Inspector Spacetime.
Yeah.
That was okay. That was one. That was really messed. The Troy thing is jokes because first of all, it started with plumbing ages ago.
It started off with a Good Will Hunting kind of parody.
Yeah, and now it's kind of like an air conditioning thing. But it's so weird that it's like they're trying to push him down this route, and it's like, well, be something else. You don't have to be a plumber. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like just. Whatever.
I swear the Weinstein bit feels like an evil corporation trying to get their hands on like the chosen one kind of thing.
But it does in a way because it had like a very like their office or like their hideout or that part of the college is so plush.
Yeah.
It's like it's got ornaments dating back to whenever, and it's like really sophisticated. Like
and it's got a breath print. That's mental.
I mean, that is weird. That is really weird. Pierce's speech was fitting for his dad, I guess.
I mean, essentially treated him like shit, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But it's just like the paradigm of that is quite weird. It's like, well, even if you don't rebrand or bring out that specific line, people are still going to use the wipes anyway. So it's
exactly. It just doesn't make sense.
Change anything.
Doesn't make sense. The toupee was hilarious. The ivory one. It made absolutely no sense whatsoever, and it looked like someone had shat a giant size toothpaste on his head. But
it's kind of like a Mr. Whippy, and someone's just made it into a hat.
Yeah. Like, bro, you've got too much shaving foam on your head, bro. You need to take that shit off. That's what it looked like.
Like a slim Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, essentially. But yeah, he was like a really. I mean, not that you probably can. A worse version of Pierce. His dad.
Times like 100.
Times like 100,000. So in that respect, Pierce is, I don't know, Teletubby compared to that.
But now you know where he gets it from.
Yeah. Now you know why he is the way he is. He's been raised like that. But he did get into the spirit of things, doing the party. And
I think that's because of the group. Over the last 2 years, they've wiggled their way into making him not like his dad in a way.
That's true.
So I think it's the impact that the group have, and that's why he's a bit more open and a bit more free-loving and free-spirited. Even though he is still
Pierce.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else happened with the rest of the group, apart from Jeff, obviously, some residual feelings about how his relationship with his father had a hand in how he dealt with this situation.
Yeah.
And Britta is just very bad.
Terminology.
Yeah, she's very bad at terminologies. But apart from that, I don't think anyone. Annie wasn't doing much in this episode, was she? No, neither was Shirley. Yeah. But great episode. It'd be good to see where the Weinstein goes with this now. Like, what's he planning to do? The guy said no. What are you planning to do?
Yeah. Because they showed him in the beginning for a reason, like you said, when we saw it, it was like, okay, he is going to come back. But I didn't think he'd come back in this capacity where he's like head of a secret order of air conditioning.
Secret order of air cons. Oh my god, this is such a weird storyline, and we're so into it as well. It's so weird. But great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode? and our reaction to it. But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.